Hi Flosstube friends, it's Liliana from I Will Be Stitching Forever. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Today is July 21st and it's been almost 2 weeks since I last shared what I've been stitching. So today I have 4 whips to share, and one of them is my focus piece, and the other is a collaboration, a project with iMake-Stitch. And so I'll show you that. And then I have a new pattern, and I'm really happy with it. And when I show it to you, for those of you who've been following me for a while, you'll see that it fits me perfectly. And then I have, since I just celebrated my anniversary, wedding anniversary at the beginning of this month, I thought I'd share an old photo that was taken 37 years ago. We've been married, my hubby and I, for 37 years. So I found a photo that was taken when we were newly married, our first year of marriage. So I'll share that with you. Okay, so let's begin with iMake-Stitch, the project that I worked on. It is called Mosaic. It's from a mini series, and it is beautiful. Look at that design. It has a lot of specialty stitches, a lot of beads, and it's my first time to stitch these types of specialty stitches. I've done others, but these I have not done, some of these. So the kit comes with what I just showed you, this one here, what I chose, which is Pearl Mosaic. And then there's this pamphlet here that shows some of the other designs in the mini series, and in here shows how to make the specialty stitches, which were a lot of fun to learn, I might add. It was really fun. So I have to say, when I first looked at it, I thought, wow, this looks complicated. But I took some time to look over the instructions to make sure I understood it before I started it. And I consider myself an intermediate cross stitcher, so I was able to pick it up just fine. Had I been a beginner, I don't think so. And that personally is just my thought on myself. I don't think as a beginner I would have been able to figure it out and not make any mistakes. So I'm glad that I did have some experience under my belt. This is the thread it came with, and this is what I'm left with. So I've done all the cross stitching there is to do, and this is what I'm left with. So there's plenty of thread. I didn't have to worry about it. I thought, oh my gosh, will I have enough thread? Yes, I did have enough thread. And then they packaged the beads in just, it's perfectly done. It has its own label for each type of beads, and it was very easy to find with the chart that they provide. They provide the needles that are needed, and then the metallic threads. The thread for the beading is in there. And then of course the fabric, which is I believe it's Swagart 28 count fabric, and this is where I've gotten so far. And so now, like I said, I'm done with all the cross stitching, and now I'm doing the beads. And I started in the middle, and look at how shiny it is. I mean, it's just so pretty. I have it on this board just to show you guys, that's all. Then I have it taped on the back because I tried stitching around the fabrics to keep it from fraying, but that didn't quite work, so I just taped it up, and the tape looks ugly blue tape. I didn't want to show the ugly blue tape, so I just taped it onto a board temporarily, just to show you guys. So that is where I'm at, and I will continue to show you my progress on it as I go along. The next whip I have to share is Butterfly Profusion by Dimensions. And here is the cover photo. It's just beautiful. I love butterflies, if you know me at all. And I am working on this one here. Yeah, I love, love, love butterflies. It's one of my hobbies, is to make sure I have a garden full of their host plants and their favorite flowers so that they can feast on, and host plants to lay their eggs for the next cycle, the next generation. And so, yeah. And this is where I've gotten so far with this one here. I do need to put the back stitching, so it's not totally done. So next time I pick this one up, I will do the back stitching. I love this background. This is not stitched. This is part of the fabric. It's stamped on, but you don't stitch it. I think it's beautiful. I started this one December of 2025, and it's on 14 count ivory Aida. So that is Butterfly Profusion. The next one is Stack of Quitters. And here is the cover chart, or the cover. And it is so adorable. This is going to be for my youngest granddaughter. I'm making it for her. And let's see, I started this one August of 2025, and it's on 14 count blue Aida. I'm also doing another stocking for my other granddaughter, and it's on the same fabric, blue colored, so it'll look similar. But that is Stack of Quitters stocking by Dimensions. Really cute. The next one is, it is called Holiday Hoodies stocking by Dimensions. So this is the other stocking I was telling you about that I'm also working on. And I started this one September 2024. It's really, really adorable. I finished this one here, and I started on this one. The last time you saw it, I only had about this much done, the hat, I think. And then now I've started to fill in a little bit more of the owl. And here's what he's looking like now. So I've got all his scarf done. I did some of the back stitching, whatever I could do. And then I've got still quite a bit more to do on him. And then of course the branch that he's sitting on, perched on. Yeah. My hope is to get this done in the next 2 or 3 years. I want to give both stockings to my granddaughters at the same time, and I want my youngest daughter to be old enough to enjoy it, so I've got a few years left to do it, which I think is enough time, because I will make it a priority. Every year I will stitch on it, so I may get it done even before, you know, I don't know. I'm not even going to say, because who knows? Who knows when that'll be. So anyway, my next one is my focus piece, and it's called Oriental Splendor. And here's the cover photo of it. It's by the Gold Collection. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm on the bow. I worked on it again on the bow, but still not completely finished with it, but just trying to get there. So I added more of the rose and the bowl here. I'm starting on the next pink flower that kind of looks like this one over here. And yeah, it's coming along slowly but surely. It is beautiful, just love it. Okay, that's enough of that. You guys, those of you who've been following me have seen that, this Oriental Splendor, quite often. So anyway, let me share with you now my new purchase, okay? It is by Stony Creek Collection. It's called Grace. And of course, I was going to buy it because not only am I a lover of butterflies, I am also a lover of Bible verses, and this one is one of my favorite verses. So, because I cannot read backwards, it says, grace, and then for by grace are you saved through faith. It is the gift of God. Ephesians 2:8. And it is beautiful. And this one is definitely going to be hung on my wall. It's on 28 count linen. 28 count casual linen, 13 by 18 inches is the fabric size. And so I have not stitched on this before because it is not, it's linen. So I'm used to even weave. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be one that I'm going to take it very slow so I don't make any mistakes. It comes with, I bought the DMC floss, and I bought this through Everything Cross Stitch. Everything Cross Stitch. And so it comes with, oh gosh, what is, you know, I'm so, Weeks Dye Works. I'm so new at this. I've only worked with DMC floss, as far as I know. Unless a kit came with it without me knowing what it is. But Weeks Dye Works, I know I'm not specializing in hand over dyed fibers. So I've not stitched with this before. But I'm going to. It'll be my first time. So, and here are the other colors. Gosh, beautiful. These are the DMCs. So I'm really looking forward to starting this. I really am. It'll be fun, but I am a little worried because it is on linen, uneven. So, yeah. I'll just have to take it slow, you know, so I don't make any mistakes, and just take it slow. Little by little, I'll get there. Okay, now we're at the part of my video for a little short update, because I have one today. I don't always have an update, but today I do. For those of you who have stayed up to this point, but are not interested in the life update, that's fine. Thank you so much for staying to this point of the video. I appreciate that. I hope you guys have a wonderful stitching week, and I'll see you in the next video. And for those of you who want a little short update on my life, my husband and I celebrated our 37th year wedding anniversary. Yay! I've been very blessed and very lucky that our marriage is strong. And we've made it through ups and downs and disagreements and this and that and what have you. And we've always come back and stuck together because we love each other. So I'm grateful for that. I do have a problem with my wedding ring. My wedding ring does not fit me like it used to when I was 22. It is now very tight, and especially in the summer. I'm hot. I'm boiling right now. I've even had to stop the camera to go splash water on my hair because I'm just so hot. Anyway, in the summertime, this ring gets really, really tight. I don't like to sleep with my wedding ring on. It's a little high, and so it gets uncomfortable when I sometimes sleep on my hand, and I take it off. I take it off during the night, and then I put it on in the morning at some point. But I'm starting to have trouble putting it on and taking it off, and I'm having to use soap to do it, especially in the summertime. Now, I have already resized this ring, and I think I have to do it again. And that was only, I think I resized it maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Either I'm gaining weight in my fingers, or, yeah, of course I am, right? I mean, my fingers are bigger than they were when I was 22. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, I do weigh a little bit more than I did when I was 22. I remember weighing exactly 105 pounds, which to think about how much I weighed when I was 22, that was like I was very thin, almost too thin, I think. I'm 5'2", so I'm kind of short, on the short side. But yeah, I have a photo of our 10-year anniversary. I might put that up as well if you guys want to see that. If I find it, I'll put it up as well. I was pretty thin there too. I probably weighed about 112 in that photo. And anyway, that was our 10-year anniversary. And I've been working out in my garden, so I'll put a few photos in of what I've been harvesting. I've been harvesting green beans, the sweet golden yellow cherry tomatoes. They taste like candy. They are so sweet. I love them. And then I have some, what else have I been harvesting? Cucumbers, but I don't have a photo of those. Bell peppers, been harvesting those as well. And this year I planted some more blackberries. I have one blackberry bush that a friend gave me that I planted, and it grew very big, very large, and it has thorns on it. So last year I had thought, well, I don't want to deal with thorns, so I would rather grow a blackberry bush that is thornless, because I heard that they exist. So I decided to take out that blackberry bush out. And I dug and I dug and I dug as deep as I could to get every piece of it out of there. Well, it grew back. Unfortunately for me, it grew back, and I'm going to let it grow. I don't want to deal with it. I figure I'd probably have to dig all the way down to the very bottom of I have metal, 3-foot high metal garden beds. So I'd have to dig way down there to the bottom. It's not, it doesn't have a bottom to it. So I would probably even have to dig into the ground to get everything out. I think that's what I'd have to do. And I'm not going to do that. So I'm letting it grow back. I did buy another blackberry bush that is thornless, and I planted it in another of my garden beds. And then I had gone over to a friend's house and I saw her blackberries. She had humongous blackberries on her plant. This is the same person who gave me the one with thorns on it, because I accepted and I said, yes, I'd love it. So she has since also planted a thornless one, and she told me that she had started a little plant of the same mother plant and asked me if I wanted it. So I said yes, I took it home. So I have now 2 thornless blackberries plus the one with thorns. And then I had bought, what is it called? I can't remember now, but it's, is it fall or golden fall? Fall raspberry? Anyway, it's a very sweet raspberry. That one also has thorns, but they're not as big as the blackberry thorns. So I decided to get that one because I loved the taste of it so much. I decided, heck, I already have a blackberry that has thorns. Why not get another one? So I did. I got that one. And then I bought another, a red raspberry. So the one that I just told you about is the golden. It's a gold color, or a yellow. It's an orangey, light orange color. And then I gotten a red one, and then I also bought a blueberry bush. So I have quite a few berries out there, and next year, I can't wait for next year, because then I'll have that much more. This is their first year for the raspberries, plus the 2 blackberries and the blueberries. So next year, even though they're giving me some this year, it's very few. Next year there'll be more. So I am so looking forward to berries. I'm already thinking of all the things I can do with fruit. So yeah, so the gardening is going well. Butterflies are still flying around, and yeah, so everything's going well. It's just I'm hoping that this heat wave just goes away soon, because yeah, I cannot tolerate this heat. It's driving me crazy. So anyway, that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video in about a week or 2. So have a great stitching week, and I'll see you again later. Bye, friends.